actual thing. Because they're coming out with like a special
What is
edition
actual?
Kobe shoe.
Charizard's the perfect name, team. Kandrak's the one insulting you.
I am not. I love just Charizard, my favorite character. Pokemon.
Yeah, Justine will have to show you the video of me, Mom.
Critic. Great.
Did you guys get any snow, Eric?
Yeah, we've been getting hit quite a bit. It's really disrupted like clinic and stuff. But Kieran's been loving it.
Nice, nice. Yeah, last week I was up at Seven Springs, and they got like 9 or 10 inches.
Hey, Eric, that's when Kandrak came and visited the big city of Pittsburgh. I don't know,
Mm,
the city.
got some good noodles.
Eric wouldn't know. He doesn't like visiting.
I was terrified when the Honda Civic that was in front of me, going up a hill with ice and snow, and seeing front wheel drive.
Up. Almost ready. Da, 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 da. Why is it
Matt, you
not?
need to create your publisher name.
I need to create a publisher name.
Yeah, so that's like your team name is your publisher name.
Didn't I? Don't you see it?
Oh, yep, sorry. I didn't refresh it. My bad.
I'm getting started now.
No worries.
Oh, no. Shouldn't have messed with it. And I shouldn't have messed with it.
Again.
There we go. Wait.
Do you want me to pick you up anything there, Mom? I'm gonna go to Kodrowski's too.
Are they open on Sundays?
There.
Old Town is not, just in case you were wondering.
Okay, is this working now? I think we're set. My volume's low, but that will be okay.
What's up, buddy?
I'll get you
Can't
more
hear me.
pretzels. Give me 2 seconds, dude.
Yeah, I'll get you pretzels if you take down the Christmas tree because it's January 12th.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
I
I was thinking it.
clocked it immediately. I clocked it immediately. He just
I
told
did.
us how much free time he's had with Lactic.
I did see it. I actually was just over at Miles' house last night and was giving them crap as well.
Actually, Eric, you know what? It's been up all playoffs. You can leave it up until Martin Luther King Day.
Okay, yeah.
And I think you should take it down immediately, Eric. I'll drive there and take it down for you if you'd like.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Matt, is your Christmas tree still up?
Never had one up, so it's not up.
Perfect. That's the
That's
easiest
right.
way.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Nope.
All right. Once Eric gets back, we'll start it up.
Where's your thing, bud?
Eric's wearing his Christmas clothes.
Oh, he's very themed.
Where's it?
He's Christmased out. Yeah. I think he's confused on what month it is at this point.
It looks like January to me.
I'm really excited for Christmas to laugh, guys.
2025 Christmas. Eric is just ready now.
Super ready.
We're listening to the New Heights podcast on the way down with Will Ferrell talking about the Buddy the Elf thing he did at the LA Kings game. Pretty funny. I'm assuming that's a Buddy the Elf shirt because it says Buddy.
Yes.
I've actually never listened to that podcast.
Not bad.
It's
Jason's
been
good at it.
it's
Try to
been
listen to it, and it's fun.
and there's too many audiobooks lately. No time for podcasts.
You know what I can do? I'm
Kendrick,
gonna make my last adjustment here. I apologize.
Kendrick, I can't be listening to the 75th hour in an audiobook with Justine. We gotta
It's fair. I drive alone,
Let's do that.
unfortunately. So
book 4 hour book 4 hour 14. Yep, now's the time that you should start listening.
it would have been a perfect time to start the Murderbot Diaries.
I think I'm gonna
Just-
after Iron Gold, I think we're gonna read The Road.
You didn't read The Road when we did
That
it with our book club? Oh, you weren't in a book club.
Oh, because book clubs are for nerds.
Did you ever see that movie?
Nope.
So read the book and then watch the movie. The movie's pretty good too. It's got I think it's got
Viggo Mortensen.
yeah.
All right. Think I'm set.
All right. Well, welcome to 2025. Congratulations, Matt.
Oh, Matt won?
Matt won.
Yay.
That's right.
Yep.
We got him Astrobot.
Matt, can you give us
Matt, did you
a summary on how you're a multi-year
down?
winner now, right? You've won multiple years in a
He
row
is?
now. I thought he is, didn't
First
he?
year.
Oh, first
This
year.
is
I
first year.
apologize. Yeah. How did it feel?
You're
Yeah.
mixing it.
Pulled
You're
her out-
mixing us
pulled
up
away
because
pretty quick.
because the winniest are really dominating this league.
That's right.
You're just mixing it up.
We had a little break with John last year. We're back to the winning strain.
Impressive.
Rules. The rules for next year are pretty much the same, except there is one new rule that's been added, which I
What?
kind of like. You can no longer drop your counter pick.
That's not going to be a problem for me. Just pick another Ubisoft game, Cantrek.
I will not be picking that. I'll probably just pick a game like I always do that is probably not going to come out. But with that being said, Eric,
So-
you are on the clock.
I'm on the clock.
So
Well,
ahead,
Matt has to tell us a game that we're all playing that no one
Oh,
else
yes.
probably
Yeah, I
played.
forgot.
oh,
My bad.
right.
'Cause,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
the game
Yeah.
John gave us was excellent, in my opinion. So
I forgot what was the
Yeah,
game that John gave us?
Yeah,
Graphics
I really
were-
don't know what's a good pick. So I just picked a game that I liked, and I'm not sure Zach liked. I don't know if you guys played it. I like puzzle games. Nobody seems to get into them, but my pick is The Witness from 2016, which is a game I liked a lot.
All
Nice.
right.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Very nice. That's a good one.
Has anyone played it?
I've not.
I have
Really?
played but not finished it. I bought it on multiple platforms now and still haven't finished it.
Looks like PlayStation, Xbox. Cool.
Does
It's
it have
on
trophies?
iOS too. That's how I will probably play it.
Sweet.
All right. Do I have permission to start, Kandrak?
You may go.
Of course, like the one game that you're supposed to pick with the number one pick is now being said, like, we don't know if it's going to release in 2025 or not.
What
But
do
I
you mean?
got
They
it.
said I just read this morning that it was.
You sure?
What's that?
Grand Theft
I
Auto
just
6.
read it this morning.
I don't know what game we're talking about.
I,
Unannounced 3D Mario platformer.
I went with Grand Theft Auto 6.
Good luck.
Yeah, I think
Thanks.
it's supposed to still release. I literally was looking at this morning, like John, like I didn't prepare at all. But I looked this morning and it's like, is Grand Theft Auto 6 supposed to be delayed? And I said, no, they have no interest in delaying it. And I was like, okay.
I will be
So-
surprised if it doesn't come out. I think it's going to come out.
So,
I'm gonna pick a game that I don't know if it should be picked at 2. I'm 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if I should pick this at 2.
Definitely take it then.
do it.
Madden 2026.
Solid choice.
Oh, NHL 2020. No, Football Manager. I'll just take this one instead. This one's more deserving at 2.
Hmm.
This is more of a deserving of a 2 pick, I think, in my opinion.
Ghost of Yote.
I wasn't gonna say it. Oh, wait, someone else tell me how to say it.
I'm probably the most.
Yotai.
I guess no. Kandrak would
Actually,
be
Yotai.
the most apt to pronounce it.
Yeah, Kendrick's been a Japan. He should be able to tell us.
I used Google Translate for a lot.
Are you gonna tell us?
We're waiting.
It's literally your forte.
It wasn't updating for me. I had to refresh. It's confused.
Yote. Yeah. It's either Yote or Yote.
You said the same thing twice.
Well, I put said Yote or Yoete.
Well, I'm taking the Ghost game.
There we go. Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Ghost of
I-
Tsushima 2.
I will switch.
I really want to play Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't. I know I should. I've had it downloaded on my PlayStation for a year now.
I dropped it very fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh. Why?
Maybe it gets better. I thought it was
I thought
very
you for
boring.
sure liked it. God. That's
I
probably why I
think
never
this-
started. It was you in the back of my head.
This was a year I think I played the least amount of video games in my life.
It's not. It's perfectly well put together. Looks nice. I just didn't enjoy the loop. Just felt like the same thing over and over again for a few hours and not changing. Got bored of it.
I enjoyed that Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
It's
I don't. Yeah.
more along my lines of game, I guess.
Yeah.
It is repetitive, but I liked it.
Yeah. I didn't think it was
You
bad. It was
loved.
the same thing a lot.
Was it more? Was it more Assassin's Creedy or? I don't know much about it. Like, was it a lot of exploration, open worldy, or no?
It was very much an open world exploration, but
Yeah.
it had a lot of cool things. It looked great. It had a lot of the fighting was fun. A lot of cool side stuff that you had to do. It was enjoyable, but it's not for everyone, I guess.
Like Ghost of Yotei is better.
I don't think it was bad. I just got bored of it.
What was pick 3? I was walking around.
I just haven't picked it.
I'm.
Oh my gosh!
You've been distracting John.
Well, the games I've been searching haven't been showing up.
At pick 3, I think you can go for something a little bit more mainstream, John. You'd have pick 1, Grand Theft Auto. He's like, ah.
I don't know.
Although, is this bad news with Eric picking Grand Theft Auto that it's probably going to be delayed because it's the Final Fantasy curse or the Zelda curse?
Or my Silk Song curse. Any of my
Oh
curses.
God, you are just you
I
can't.
know.
We
I'm
shouldn't let him
changing
pick it.
strategies
I don't
this
really
year,
like.
guys. Minus GTA 6.
So I think at this point everyone has picked Silk Song except for Zach. Is that right?
Zach,
Yeah.
you have a responsibility
Oh,
to
are
this
you telling me I have to pick it?
draft.
All right, I'll pick
Absolutely.
it last.
It'll be
I'll pick it
for
last.
sure. It's for sure this year. It's for sure this
I'll pick
year.
it last then. Don't worry.
Any
For
day.
sure, for sure.
It's the Switch 2 launch title.
Yeah.
Hmm.
John, has John picked yet? I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah, he did.
Was it a weird game or was it a real game?
It's a real game.
What was it?
It's an indie game.
Metroid Prime.
Yeah. Small
Oh.
studio.
Detroit become human?
That game was actually kind of fun.
Didn't know John was able to draft it. Came out like a decade ago. Matt, you're going to get back to back, right? This is Snake, isn't it?
It's Snake.
Yeah.
Lot of good games to choose in my spot, I think.
Yeah, I know. We should switch this up right now to just
Just
so
to
Eric
screw
gets
me.
pick 5. Eric gets pick 5. Well, he picked the Witness, so it's a puzzle. Oh, Monster Hunter Wild. That's
Monster
right. Yeah.
Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see.
I've never played a Monster Hunter game, but people seem pretty wild about this one.
Yeah. Let's
All right.
see.
Oh,
I never played
I
it.
have like 3 that I like. So which 2 of the 3?
Yeah, you can only get 2.
And then you'll tell me what the third one is, and I'll take that one.
Dang, Eric, did you see that?
I
Eric, did you see the average draft position for
what?
Grand Theft Auto? It's 4.
Yeah, no.
What?
Fools.
Metroid Prime is 8. What's 1?
I think
Monster Hunter
they were
Wild is 3.
saying that it was going to be, as Kantrack mentioned at the top, Madden this year. It's supposed to be pretty crazy.
Got
I
it.
think
Just
Kantrack's
push
on
up the-
something.
They're switching up the formula.
Of course.
They're adding in a special CTE feature. It's going to be really awesome. Turns it into Blitz.
You have to put your bubble helmets on people. Are those bubble helmets in Madden? Sid
I don't
Meier's
know.
Civ 7. Okay.
Good
Ooh, back
choice.
to me.
I don't know. Oh, Split Fiction. That's a Takes Two game, right?
Yep.
That game does look cool.
Yeah, that looks very good.
One of these days, Matt and I are going to have to finish It Takes Two.
Oh, we didn't finish that. We were close, weren't we?
Yeah, but the best part was, that one level where I got to throw nails at you, and then it was all downhill from there.
I thought that was like the whole game.
That was the best level of any video game. Was that level.
Yeah, I know.
Did you guys all play It Takes Two?
No, I didn't.
Michaela and I are 25% of the way through, I think.
Oh, nice! I finally got the stupid event Charmander promo. There was a part in the game where one of you is, I think, a hammer, and the other part is a nail. And with the nail, you throw the nail, and he's supposed to hammer it in, but you can also pin your friend with the nails, and I was the nail, and I just pinned him the whole time. It's an unbelievable amount of fun.
Yep.
Couldn't move. It's great game. But the game was downhill after that level, I think.
Yoda.
Yep, that was the third game.
Whoa,
that I was-
Kandrak with Elden Ring, his favorite.
Doesn't mean I like the game, but it will score high.
I know. Are you gonna play Monster Hunter?
I'm not gonna play either one of these
Monster
games.
Hunter? John, have you ever played a Monster Hunter?
Have I?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know Matt and Eric haven't.
Well, I played it on 3DS and Vita.
It doesn't seem like my kind of game.
They're not bad. You might like them. It takes a lot of prep time, and well, maybe not, because if you fail, you lose time.
Yep, that's like I said, not my kind of game. Indiana Jones, that's my kind of game.
Don't spoil it, because we're all waiting for it to come on PlayStation.
Why don't you just play on PC like a normal human being or Xbox for free?
PS5 Pro, bro.
You don't have a Pro?
I know. But my brother's waiting on that, and so's Eric. You don't know what I have.
Oh,
Definitely coming out this year.
What do you
Strong
pick?
choice.
Silksong?
Yeah, you chose Silksong.
I was
Is
going
that
to
the
pick
first-
Silksong last,
Is
though.
that the
I thought I
first
was
time that you
allowed to.
picked?
I'm reading through reviews of Ghost of Tsushima now.
Zach
I tricked
chose
myself.
you.
to-
Good choice.
Every time you guys say that, I think you're saying sushi, and now I want sushi.
I almost picked Doom second. I loved the first two Dooms.
I was considering. I was between that.
I
And
was
Elden Ring.
very surprised this came back to me. I was like, "There's no way it's going to get through Kandrak."
There's
I
a
don't.
good
I don't.
But
stuff.
To be fair, I don't like Dune
I
either.
love
I don't
Doom
like.
Eternal.
That wasn't my kind of gameplay.
Dark Ages looks great. I think that looks the best out of all of them so far.
I've liked the other two, so that's
Mhm.
exciting. Kandrak, what is your type of game then? Man alive.
I like.
Hollow Knight Silksong?
No. Final Fantasy
Sounds
was
interesting.
awesome. I'm actually finishing that this week.
Matt, how are you? How close are you?
In the Gungaga region, if that's any
Oh,
help.
okay. It is.
Just got
That means
chocobos
you.
in that region.
So I was going to say, you got a new playable character then, didn't you?
Kate Sith.
Yeah.
That's the most recent one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got him right after the gold saucer.
Oh, I
And that's
don't.
the new one.
Oh yeah, I got him. Never mind. I really like survival crafting games. Those are my favorite.
Never played one.
There was a game called Raft that I really liked. It was a PC
I'm
game.
going to do a double dip. Double
Madden
studio
and
dip.
college football 25.
Double
Nice.
studio dip right now.
Ubisoft Studios. John's
I'm
going to
going
be
to go.
debating.
Take
I
Two
need
Studios.
one that I'm gonna know is coming out. and one that I hope is coming out.
Which one do you hope is coming out?
Outer Worlds 2. Avowed is for sure coming out. I'm gonna give Obsidian its hopeful year of well-reviewed games.
I'm most excited for Grand Theft Auto.
I did not like Grand Theft Auto.
Not gonna lie,
Any of
not really a Grand Theft Auto fan.
I'm
Not a
for some
fan
reason
at
I
all.
really like it. The fact that I played it on 3 different consoles too.
It's a good sign.
I don't
that you
like open
the
world
franchise.
games
Yeah.
too much.
I see. I love open world games.
Too much
I
to
like
do.
it. That's why I like it. I don't need to play a bunch of games. I just play like one for a while and then I'm done.
I didn't know there was an Outer Worlds too.
Yeah, I didn't
I
either.
think it's also the Game Award. Right?
Oh,
I didn't watch.
I'm thinking of a different game, not that one.
Yeah, Outer Worlds is just basically like space
Outer
Fallout. So
So that's what I was thinking of.
speaking of Fallout, you see Macaulay Culkin's going to be in season 2.
All up.
Yeah,
Nice. How we doing, Zach?
I'm making sure games are coming out.
Fair.
That's what I'm doing, Eric.
I'm gonna give you a little hint. It may say it comes out, but it still won't come out.
It's early.
Yeah.
Lots of time for things to go wrong.
Especially if it's a fourth quarter release, it's almost certainly not coming out. Unless it's Madden, it always comes out.
Right.
I honestly don't even know the last time I played a Madden. Ooh,
Eric and
that's
I
a good
had
one.
had a bit where we were playing together.
I was gonna play college football, but the team creator thing was such garbage that I couldn't get into it.
You're such a big college football fan this year.
I know.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
Is that
Never
supposed
played
to
the first one.
So
Is it
do you like
Walking
delivering
simulators?
packages? Because I actually enjoyed it because you could build the road and stuff like that. And you build your own bases and stuff. I liked it, but I could see why a lot of people didn't like it.
This one was
look.
way more repetitive than Ghost of Tsushima, and I like this one a lot.
I never played that, and I just have
Someone
Hideo
doing a lightsaber.
Kojima. Yeah, Joe joined the chat just to have background noise. I have
Hey guys.
Hey, Joe.
joined the chat just to have background
Welcome.
noise.
Is Count Theo doing a lightsaber duel?
They're currently upstairs vacuuming and fighting over a manual sweeper and the actual vacuum. So I was like, well, Michelle's handling this. I'll go down and say hi to the guys that I see her on Discord.
Nice.
Big swing.
Kendrick, you know how you have the vacuums you had in elementary school,
Mario
the manual
Kart.
ones? I
Yeah.
got one of those for Calvin, and he is in fucking heaven. Thinks it's the
Nice.
greatest gift ever.
I don't think
I did see
anybody
that.
saw John's pick there.
I did.
No, I did see that this was going to come out for Switch 2. I saw this was going to be a release title.
Yeah, me
Release
too.
title?
I was
Dang.
Yeah.
gonna take it with
I was going to take
the
it
fallback,
next.
but
People are
it-
swinging.
no,
People are
but since we're
swinging.
swinging, I might as well swing the
Eric,
game that I want most to come out.
So is this the video game draft?
is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope
Fable,
it
good
comes out.
choice. Yeah,
Who had the first choice?
Eric.
I did.
What did you
On
pick?
Madden 26. I
so
chose
I had second choice, and I picked Soccer Manager 26, Football Manager.
I took Grand Theft Auto 6, Joe.
As the biggest thing, the rating or popularity?
Rating. So this does
This
basically
is all about rating.
it takes like a critic scores the combined thing off
Like
of
a
a website
dragon.
called Open Critic, and then that's what it is. And so that's
I
what the
think
I
points
was
you get.
unsure about. I was unsure about Like a Dragon. I was debating picking it instead of Death Stranding. God, I was between Death Stranding, Mario Kart, and Like a Dragon. But it
Since I've
looks
been here,
stupid.
I'm
In the
going to
five,
pick
the,
those like a dragon games.
I saw 5 pictures of Like a Dragon, and I was like, this game looks dumb. So I was like, I don't want it.
Is that the one where he like crawls up on the beach?
Yeah, I think.
EZL, I seem to be really like pumped about that.
Yeah, everyone's pumped about it, but it just looked dumb in the 5 pictures I saw. So
But they all get good reviews.
I know. And then Death Stranding's review was good, so I was like, well, I'll just go with 2 because Hideo said it's definitely for sure coming out in 2025.
I didn't know the release date on that one. I might have picked that earlier.
Which one?
Death Stranding. I think that's a good pick. Seems solid.
It's just
I
nice
don't-
one. John, are any of my picks currently on your list for counter pick?
No. I think all these are pretty solid.
That's the only thing I go for. That's the only thing I go for.
You
in
just
this
don't
league,
want to be
Joe,
on
is
his
to
radar.
not get John's. You don't want to be John's counter pick.
When you hear John say, "Oh, thank you for picking that," instead of "good pick," you're like, "Damn it." Metal Gear Solid.
Did you? There's projections. I never clicked this before, but how is Grand Theft Auto 6 only projected for 13? And that's
I
crazy.
don't
It's going
know
to
what.
100%.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Silk Song is getting 10. You're right.
I think the weakest
Odds.
pick so far is probably Outer Worlds, just based on previous franchise history.
God, Matt, you're just taking both the picks I was debating or another one because I was like Metal Gear Solid. I'm not sure it's coming though.
Now, do you guys find any patterns? Like, do brand new games without any sequels rate better than sequeled games sometimes, or how do the ratings typically
Sure.
work out?
Elden Ring, baby.
Because I see there are a ton of.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you my
sequels.
strategy mid draft.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, so I like to go running back, running back, running back. Pick 4. I'm probably going to go wide receiver, Joe. What I have noticed throughout the years is the games that score the highest are typically the Madden games or the NHL games. Those are always the top performers. Usually get like the most points, and that's how you really steal the draft. Is really by getting. If someone could ever get the full sports, like get football, hockey, baseball, basketball, like get all 4. Like I think it's a win. So that's the true strategy, Joe. I think I'll share that with you in private right there.
Hendrik, you picking?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
He's got to make sure the games are coming out. He already swung for Fable. I'm trying to think which games I don't want to play that have been drafted, and it's most of them. But I do want to play Fable, Mario Kart, Silk Song. I want to play all of John's.
Yep.
I want to play. Yeah, I want to play none of. Oh, I want to play one of Matt's.
Here,
None of-
I'll pick one for
I
John
want
to
to
counter pick.
None of Eric's.
I don't blame you.
And
I don't know if I'll have to counterpick that one. I don't know if it's coming out. Let's see.
release
It
date
was supposed
March
to come out.
20th. That's a hard date in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last year.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's going to slip again.
I think it'll release. And it's actually, it looks good. And I think I'll enjoy playing if it's.
I think it looks good too, but I think it's not going to release March 9th. Pokemon's on here, huh? It's one of the suggestions. I don't think I'm going to pick that up. I think that would be unwise.
Gotta catch them all.
I hope it is. I hope it's like the last one. Just Google it. Cautiously optimistic Shadows releases in 2025.
You like Pikachu? Okay.
Mm.
Oh,
Mugenics? Is it a
I just
Pokemon
saw a
offshoot?
picture of it.
Okay. We're gonna go to the mall, I promise you, babe.
Oh,
The mall. It's not the
getting,
mall.
getting some Sabaro pizza.
Potentially.
I could
He
go
wants to
for
go to
some.
the
I
ice
could go
cream
for
store,
some.
he said.
As soon as it came out of my mouth, now I kind of want to go to North Dumpster and get some.
Mm.
I kind of want. I'd be
We
okay
like
with
going to
Sparrow.
this comic book store and like trading card game store. We check
Oh,
that out.
nice.
Eric,
He
see if
plays some
they.
arcade games.
Is it Four Horsemen or is that somewhere else?
Yeah, Four Horsemen.
See if they're taking Journey Together pre-orders. I can't find it on the website.
What pre-order?
Journey Together.
What's that?
The set I told you about.
I don't recall.
There are receipts. You get games right now, or I'd find it. It's the set after Prismatic Evolutions.
Oh, I haven't seen it on there.
I haven't either. That's why I was wondering if you're going there. You can say hello, hello, good sir.
Hmm.
Trying to debate.
That game's not coming
Do
out.
I need to go?
Okay.
Do I need to go like with you guys and just like YOLO something, or everyone else it seems has a YOLO? Does Matt have a YOLO?
No. I
Mm,
think all his are
he
coming out.
won.
I'm conservative.
Oh, I guess I could.
All right, we've reached to where a game I've never heard of from John.
Mugenics. Mugenics is pretty big. It's an indie title, but it's not a small one.
Uh,
It's from the guy who did Meat Boy, Binding of Isaac.
I haven't heard of Zach's either, so I don't feel bad.
You've never heard of Rift of the Necrodancer?
Rift of the Necrodancer.
That was on my list.
I loved. Which one did I love, John?
I don't. Cadence of Hyrule, maybe. I don't know.
I loved
Yeah,
it.
the one
What
with
game
all
was
that.
that called again?
Yeah, well, John knows. He knows me.
There was Crypt of the Necrodancer and Cadence of Hyrule from that studio.
Cadence of Hyrule. That was. I might actually replay that game. I had a lot of fun playing that.
Madden.
That's Matt. Matt, did you ever get it? Ever seen that?
Well,
Ever
I have no qualms
Sorry, what?
Shooting for the fence, shooting from the hip.
taking the
How many
Arceus
picks
role.
do you
Yeah.
make each?
I
We
don't
get
know.
9.
Gator just tells us when it's over usually.
So we do 9 draft picks, and then we do 1 counter pick. So if you think you get to pick someone's game you think is gonna fail,
Oh,
and
nice.
then I forget how big our bench is, but then you pick throughout the year.
Is this being streamed, Joe, or Eric? Like,
It is.
could Joe watch this?
Yep.
If you wanted to. What's it being streamed on?
Twitch.
Ah. Which stream is back, baby?
Heck yeah!
God, I remember, Eric, remember like your good, like the people that watched you for Clash? You like had dedicated people. That's fun.
Yeah. Since Doctor
fun.
Disrespect got kicked off, they made a new doctor.
I know. I got
So
it.
he's
I
back.
I mean-
fit myself right in there.
It's it seems like Doctor Disrespect and Eric left at the same time ish, so it'd be maybe. I mean, I know why he got kicked off, so maybe, okay. I won't put it out in the ether.
That was definitely me.
I'm just saying, I only know one doctor close, so
Gotta meet more doctors. Pretty much all my friends in my building are doctors.
I know other people, but I'm saying I okay. Let's put it this way: I know one doctor I've seen totally nude.
Thankfully, I haven't seen any of these doctors.
Thankfully,
And they're mostly dudes.
Oh, whether to swing or not.
Oh, swing. Let that thing swing.
I'm gonna be
I'm debating on the swing too, Eric. So I might
more
steal your swing if you don't
conservative.
steal it now.
I'm gonna
Oh,
try
I'm
to
to the point where
follow up.
I know
I feel like
no more games,
Matt
so I
set the
swing 'em.
stage when his fighting game just like right off the bat, you're like 88. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, wasn't that Tekken or something?
Yeah. I had Tekken
That's
the
what-
year
that's-
prior. And
That's what I'm
then
hoping for.
Matt
with Mouse
took
of the
it
World.
You had it the
last
year.
year.
You said you had it when it didn't release.
So I'm gonna take this
Eric,
one.
yeah, draft more games this year, Eric.
I know. I got, I think, was it South Park Snow Day when that dropped like -10? I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
no, I'm done.
Yeah, I know.
Which is, it sucks because the first two, like Stick of Truth and what was the second one?
I thought Snow Day was the second one. I thought Stick or
No,
Truth
they
was the first one.
something butthole, fractured butthole. Yeah,
Mhm.
they both scored in like the 80s, I think, or like low 80s.
They were.
And
I
then
played
Snow
Stick
Day
of
was
Truth. It was
just
pretty fun.
so bad.
What's 2XKL? That's the League of Legends one.
Yeah, fighting game Riot.
Nice.
Mm.
Hoping some
That's
for
a
some
game I
fighting
really hope
game
comes out.
magic.
I think it will
That's a
score.
game I
I think it will be on the
really
board.
hope. I really hope a game comes out this year, but I just don't know if it will. Probably pick it
Which one?
last, unless Todd takes it. Oh, I'll tell you. Just kidding, Eric. I won't tell you.
Does it have an E in it?
It does. It's probably one of my more anticipated games.
EverQuest 2?
Yeah. No, it's NBA Live.
Hmm.
Has there ever been a time you guys have done this where a sports game does actually rate
Oh,
Yeah,
they do.
MLB
Yeah,
used
they
to
do
do really
well.
well.
well?
They usually score up.
Like
They
80s.
score points. They just
Yeah.
don't score a lot, so they're usually like last round picks.
Mm.
Later.
All right. I'm still not swinging for the fences on risk.
I did see that was suggested, but I don't have.
I forgot
confidence.
about it.
Understop.
Yeah.
I'm solely getting it on Stanley Parable vibes. That's it. I vaguely remember the trailer. It was a fake out, wasn't it?
I think it's got a really strong concept, but
Yeah.
I'm not fully confident in the performance. Let's see.
I'm
Just quick.
Tina just cut this bagel perfectly, mind you. Oh, yeah, no big deal.
I didn't think you cut bagels.
I didn't. I just did it randomly, like a baller.
Eric, would you mind perusing the draft?
Of
I pulled
course.
up Twitch.
Do you see Matt's on the
I
bottom?
do, yeah.
You want me to scroll up to John and
All right, I
Kendrick?
see Matt. Yeah, if you want to go up now.
There you go.
Oh, I was wondering if someone was gonna. I looked over our list. I was like, I wonder who's gonna get Civilization. I had a feeling it was gonna be Matt. Seemed like
Dude, yeah. Civ was my 1B choice.
1B? What do you mean? You were going to take it over GTA?
It was like it's what I
I'm
actually
asking
thought.
you.
Instead of GTA, I was considering Civ.
Wow, at 101. Yeah, I was okay.
Oh fuck.
You want me to move the chair closer?
So then your Hail Mary picks would be ones that are either projected to maybe come out this year, maybe not, or is just like abstract. You think the ratings will just go well on something weird?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's my whole strategy every year. But got a balance between games that get enough reviews to be counted.
That was a 2020 2021 theme when John would pick games that like they came out, but they just wouldn't be eligible or wouldn't get scored for some reason.
Eric, would you mind scrolling up to the top now?
No problem.
Okay.
So my concern, because I was contemplating taking Slay the Spire 2. I got burned with Hades 2, where it was labeled as early access and it was available to be
Caretaker.
selected and then it never got scored. So I just don't know what they're going to do with Slay the Spire 2.
I'm big and strong.
Is that early access right now?
So when I looked up like release date, Slay the Spire 2 release date, it says it's confirmed for 2025 early access release on Steam, which was exactly the wording of Hades 2 when I selected
Well,
it last year. I mean,
see what happens.
I hope it scores for you
Mhm.
because
This
the
one's
first one
this
did
one's
really well.
probably not gonna come up, but oh well. I will take it.
Slay the Spire 1 got a 89.
Uh,
I just read the list for one game that I was like, oh, I'm surprised nobody picked this one. And now I just read that it is similarly worded to what Eric just said. I was like, oh,
What
okay.
did Eric
I
just
was
say? I
You have to
was
be careful about
not paying attention.
Steam early access games. It doesn't seem like they actually get scored. Like I had Hades 2 last
Yeah.
year or the year before and it didn't count.
Oh, it didn't? That's annoying.
yeah, I have not looked into basically any of these beyond screenshots. So that's what I'm going off of. I don't know what's early access or what. I'm very not.
John, are you gonna Wonder Stop as your counter pick?
No, I hope that that game does well. I think it's got a strong concept. I like C418, who's doing the soundtrack for it too. It's mostly the visual style. Like it's got the kind of graphics that give me like a high 60s vibes. But
Dancing Dave.
I hope it's good. I want that one to be good. I think Outer Worlds 2 and Pokemon Legends are the most likely to not score.
We need Eric to try this year. He always gives up like by March. He needs some good runs.
I don't
He needs
give
some good
up.
scores.
Last year was the only year that I tossed in the towel.
All right.
And that was because
Well,
right around
to
mid-year,
be
some
fair, Eric,
crazy stuff was happening.
my mind is only focused on the year past. I don't remember before that.
Fair.
So. And I want you to give up because then it's more chances for me to win.
I forgot Dragon Quest 1 and 2 were getting remade. I just started Dragon Quest 1
Oh, damn it. That's what I was gonna take.
on Game Boy like a day ago.
Nice.
Good pick.
Who's drafting? I'm in the kitchen
Matt.
making a bagel.
So
Your
Dragon
brother.
Quest's remake that was released last year burned me, I think, 2 years in a row. I think I selected it. And then of course it comes out and it like just fucking kills. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh, now I know. Take this other game.
Yeah, what are you thinking about
Fun.
this draft? Is he still in here?
Oh no, I
Okay.
selected last year. Never mind. Came out.
Just wondering what you think of the draft. Just drafting in general for video games.
Oh, it's perfect.
Okay, I'll swing for the fences on one.
There we go. Swing away.
That's another one I hope is good. The initial reveal didn't give me a lot of confidence, but I want that one to be good too. It seemed very early though, so it's tough to judge.
Zach, I've been thinking about drafting.
So Slay
since
the Spire
yesterday.
2 is definitely coming out then? What, Joe?
I've been thinking about drafting since yesterday. I had the random thought that we should do a draft of NFL owners who are good to bad. I'll find like 3 people.
Jerry Jones, worst
Seems like
overall.
a Bill Simmons podcast idea.
They have done that, I think.
Who would you want to work with was the premise I was thinking.
I don't know enough about the owners.
Well, I better stop neglecting my kids by watching middle-aged men.
Owning.
Right.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, middle-aged.
I prefer quarter
Excuse me.
age.
For a quarter, you're gonna live.
Quarter
How
age?
long do you think you're gonna live?
You're like 40.
I'm not 40, motherfuckers.
I
You
said
are pretty
close
much 40.
to about.
I'm not even close. I am not close.
You're closer. You're way closer to
Oh.
40 than
John,
quarter
you're the
age.
only one I don't interact with normally, so I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. See ya.
See ya.
Sorry, I'm not giving you this bagel.
I had a selection right away, but now it says releases 2025 or later.
Mm.
Does it have an E in the name?
It does. I don't think it's the one you were thinking of, though. I was also thinking about that one, and I think it is probably in the same situation.
I'm just not getting any updates on this game in a while.
Yeah. This is one I don't. You may have heard of this one, Zach. I think you would be interested if you haven't. The release on the official website says TBA, which makes me concerned now.
Heck yeah.
Hmm. 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 I don't like that. It is a 0.5 hype factor.
I had a game that was a 0.5 hype back that I looked at.
Mine was an 8. My last pick. So
Here, I'll pick one coming out early that seems like it might score well. Keep things interesting.
I was looking at that one.
Good choice. That was hopefully going to stay on the board. Clearly, it did not.
Stay on the board forever.
Oops. So it looks like Mario Kart 9 rumors are that it would include F-Zero elements. Pretty cool.
Oh, cool. I didn't look at that. Spoilers. Jeez Louise.
Yeah,
I was supposed to come with Switch 2. God, Aaron.
I've been really out of the loop on rumors and
Eric,
news.
Captain Spoiler. I'm just kidding.
Dang.
Can't wait to try to get a Switch too. It's gonna be so much fun.
Dude, it sort of looks
Well,
huge, right? I've been seeing some things where I've been enjoying my Switch Lite gear and Switch Lite.
I haven't touched my Switch in a long time actually, but
I'm up to 4 Switches in the house now.
why?
At the
There's only,
OLED.
there's only 3 of you.
One of them is hacked, so I can put mods on it.
Mm.
And then there's 2 that are not, because I can't bring the hacked one online. Logan's been playing through Tears of the Kingdom hack called Challenge Mode.
Wolf.
Meanwhile, I played Indiana Jones on easy mode.
You know what? No judgment.
I don't think there's
I
a
don't
huge.
care if people play stuff on easy mode of anything.
What's that?
I don't care if people play on easy mode for anything. Cause I just play games, man.
It's just the way I look at it. It's like if it's super hard, I'm just gonna drop it, or I'm gonna get frustrated. If I play it, then I can at least play through it, and plus I can play through it quicker.
Agree.
Yeah, that's good.
I want things to be tough. I usually play on the hardest difficulty.
That's good
I
shit,
mean,
man.
that's how
So, we're
that's
not
how
Definitely several tears cried.
that's how my one friend is too. But he
Is
lives
his
for
name?
video
Is your
games.
one friend's name John?
He's one of my friends named John, but my other friend name's Tyson, and at least John talks to females, unlike Tyson.
Oh, well, let's just see. Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see old Charizard's pick.
Yeah, I gotta look at Eric's team to see what he's gonna take next. All right, screw it. I don't know if this is on your radar, Eric.
It was.
You're gonna,
I was gonna
you're
swing.
gonna take that.
I was gonna swing it on my turnaround pick, like not the
No,
first one, but the second one.
Because
yeah,
I was like, he's just looking at Switch 2 stuff.
I've been
He
looking at
knows
it.
that there's
I
rumor
ran my
that it comes out
mouth.
the fall.
I played my
Although
hand.
I don't think they're gonna release both a Mario Kart and a platformer on the same. Yeah,
They're
I
not
mean,
going to
they
release them at the launch.
they released
They
Breath of the
released
Wild and
Odyssey and
Odyssey
Zelda.
4 months apart. Like,
did they?
I think it's yeah, because I posted something online that was like 4 months apart, and you gave us 2 IGN 10s. That post.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's pretty sure that they're going to have Mario Kart with a Switch 2 release and then a 3D Mario or something big in the fall or something.
Yeah,
Because Odyssey was the last big one.
I don't know, but the Switch came out in November, or no, it came out. Never mind, it came out in March because I got it right before we went to San
Trust
Diego.
me, Eric and I are correct on this assumption
Yes,
with
you are.
Odyssey.
You are. You are. I was thinking it.
I vividly
it came
remember
out.
this.
I don't know why I was thinking it came out in November. That's when Xbox, PC, PlayStation released everything.
Yeah, I remember Eric was like, at the store or something. He's like, "Do you want me to get you a Pro controller?" Because I was like, "No, I'll just pick it up on release day." And he's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Well, just give me one just in case." And thank God he did, because I was in New Orleans, and I think he picked up my Switch or something. He dropped it off, and the Pro controllers were impossible to find.
Yeah, they were. Everything is impossible to find video games anymore. It's annoying.
Yeah, Matt, do you have any idea how hard it was to find Astrobot for you?
Was it?
Yeah. There was one copy. When I was in Pittsburgh, I was looking at it. There's one copy I found near, that would be convenient at all, and there's one at Target down by Mom. That's the only one that I could really find a physical edition. Alan Wake 2 was also really hard to find, so you better appreciate both those games.
Well, thanks. Thanks everyone for giving me Astrobot.
You want it.
You
That's a
earned
good
it.
one.
I could right now, order it and have it shipped to the house by the 17th.
What?
BestBuy.com, Astrobot.
Yeah, this is January 12th now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about shipping.
And now you can
Let's
rarely
take
get a PlayStation Portal.
30th anniversary.
No.
Kendrick, did you make reservations
Portals were hard to find.
anywhere for next
I
weekend?
tried to, but they weren't. They didn't, on the Resi thing. They didn't have it, so I'm gonna call them either today. I guess if they're open today or tomorrow, and see if I can do it that way.
Oh yeah, John, I was gonna ask. Could you take me back after my mom?
Zach was asking you something.
The one time he ignores me.
Because he was talking to me. I'm more important, Zach.
Who are you? Did you ask me a question?
Zach, you're up.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna see if you could take me home after Football Manager. After the concert on
Probably.
next Saturday, back to my mom's house. Because I was
Mhm.
thinking, Kendrick, I could get dropped off at your house on the way, and then John could just take me back after.
Yeah, that works.
That makes sense in my mind, at least. God, there's so many games that I hope come out. Oh, they were doing
We need to get this space heater fixed or something. Seriously, I'm going to shut this window. Stupid cold.
That must have got there.
Were they playing with it last week?
It must have been. I just saw it now.
that's a good idea. I want something coming out early. Everyone else seems to be going for that, right?
Nobody else was over last night, right? It was just David.
How about this Kingdom Come game? Everyone seems to like that. Whatever.
Professor Layton.
2025 or later on this one too.
No, what's going on? This isn't COVID.
I have a feeling that I'm just gonna draft all these, and none of them ever come out.
What's going on? Like, why is there even a like? What the heck? You know, COVID had an excuse.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just trying not to get screwed over, like some of the whole cyberpunk thing, which is don't release unfinished games that get absolutely slaughtered and everyone gets fired.
Well, next one I was gonna pick is ineligible.
Suikoden.
Well,
1 and 2. Remaster.
It was Ender Magnolia, which Zach you might like. It's a follow up to the other one you played, Ender Lilies.
Is it considered an expansion?
It's in early access.
Uh,
I didn't know that. I thought it was a type of game that would not be in early access, but let's see.
I feel like this year's been really hard.
That one was eligible.
Oh, it looks terrible. I get in that game. Ooh, this game has a 0 hype factor. Sweet.
That means it's an auto pick.
Hopefully this game actually comes out. That's not just early access.
Mhm.
Yep. Take that game. So yeah, I'm definitely getting Sabaro for lunch.
Did I put that into your head now?
Mm-hmm. I was going out anyway, so I figure I'll swing over to North Dumstead, get Sabaro, and then go to Crocker. And you're gonna watch Wicked or Mufasa tonight.
Dude,
Watch them both. That's a good 9 hours of movies.
I enjoyed it.
Uh, just get a solid
Replace
sev-
on my list.
78 or 80.
I thought it looked good from the trailers.
Or what's happened? What's happened since I've been gone?
We
Let's see.
drafted for you,
Am I up?
and we gave you Madden 2026.
Jesus, it's almost my turn. Put on the Ohio State highlights.
Cavs play tonight. Put on those highlights.
The Cav play tonight. How would I put on highlights?
They played all year. You can watch their highlights. Watch the Thunder highlights.
My mom doesn't seem to care about the Cavs highlights, so I put on the Buckeye highlights.
You should tell her that the Cavs are like the Buckeyes up there. Fun to watch. And they don't cheat.
I'm just not interested in Hyper Light Breaker. I know I should be, but
I'm not really either. This is another one. I just looked it up and it says it's going to early access 2025. So I don't know if it'll count. We'll see.
no, it will not. Looking a game, but I know if I pick it, John will for the counter pick. It's going to pick it. Mm. How many more picks do we have? One after this.
7.
And the counter pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems interesting enough. But who knows? They'll come out.
That game looked really cool, actually. I remember that when I did the showcase for it.
Mixtape?
Mm-hmm. I was intrigued by that game. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, no.
Who knows what comes out though?
All right.
I don't even know what I'm going to counter pick here. It's frustrating. So I'm trying to look at this now and like, what games do I hate? I don't really hate any that are standing out. I think we should all just pick someone's number one counter pick.
Number 1 pick.
Yeah, just YOLO it. Just be like, all right, Eric gets the first choice of the number one pick. And he's picking, and I'll take the second.
No, it goes reverse for the counter picks.
I mean,
That's
it's
funny.
like Eric and John would be the two counter picks to take because we're unsure they'll come out. Because we're pretty confident Ghost, Monster Hunter, and Split Fiction will. I don't know. That's a proposition I'm making. That would be fun. Or we could all get the cross our fingers and hope John doesn't pick. Replaced. What the heck is that? The title looks the same as Judas. It's like the same cover art, just a different person.
It's the alternate one.
Judas replaced. I've never heard of replaced.
Looks good. You might be interested.
How's it my turn? What the heck? I'm just looking at replaced.
This is your last pick.
All right. Okay.
So what are the dropping rules again, Jack?
So you're allowed to drop one game no matter what throughout the year. Before it comes out, obviously. Any game that will not release, you can drop. And then
Oh, like
you
a
cannot
confirmed
drop.
will not release. Okay.
Right. But you cannot drop a counter pick game.
Okay.
So if your counter pick will not release, you can't drop it. I believe.
Can someone tell me what to pick? Arizona State. Oh, debating if I want to take this.
Take it. You love that game. Just take it.
Metroidvania, and I do want to play it. I might take it later. If John's going to kind of take it. It's all I think about. Sean is in my head.
I take it.
Hmm?
So you're not scared I'm gonna take it?
You've never heard of it in a billion years.
You've never, yeah.
There's like no way. I had to dig for this game. If you pick this game, Kandrak, I'll give you $100 right now.
Hmm.
Every game is Souls-like now. Ah, screw it.
Oh, I was gonna take that game.
Kandrak is familiar.
Dang.
Yeah. I have that game pre-ordered.
Yep.
My next pick is not in the list.
That was such a good play, Mom. I was screaming during this play.
Hmm. I've picked too many now that I don't know if they'll release or count. I need to pick one that's solid.
I just don't know what to count. Two Point Museum. What is that game? I kept seeing it, but it didn't look that interesting.
Like 2 Point
What is it?
Campus, 2 Point Hospital.
Yeah.
That
First
didn't
two
interest
got
me.
low 80, low to mid 80s.
So this is like a building game, like where you create like a roller
It's like
coaster tycoon type thing.
Yeah, I think it's like a sim type of thing.
Sounds fun.
They look like comedy sim games, yeah.
You're not taking a new Animal Crossing game, John?
When do waivers open?
Right after.
When do they clear?
I can't remember either. It's either Saturday or Sunday, I think.
Okay.
It should tell you whenever you go to put your waiver in. It'll tell you. All right, hype factor of 2.
Who's going to be the first person to, or first 2 people to actually pull off a trade?
We don't have trades in our group, I don't think.
Oh, we don't.
Yeah, I could probably go through and re-select it, but I don't believe we actually have that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
never
yeah,
gonna trade. Is that a Switch Lite in your hand?
Yep.
That is, you have massive hands. Gosh, I don't think I've ever seen a Switch Lite.
They're
I don't
small.
think
What is he
either.
playing?
He's trying to
Zelda,
What's he
play.
obviously.
playing?
He's trying to play Mario Party by himself. Buddy.
Oh,
He's trying Mario alone. Kieran
the
is just
saddest thing
not
I ever
strong.
heard.
Your uncles will play with you, okay?
Oh,
Your
so
uncles
that's
will
good.
play
That says
Mario Party with you.
Definitely play
okay.
Mario Party with
Tomorrow, Kieran demands tomorrow.
you.
Clear
Sounds
schedules,
good.
boys.
I have to go buy
I'll play
it.
tomorrow. I will let him know that I have no mercy.
Your Uncle Zach said he has no mercy. You can't play this on the Switch Lite, buddy. Not without more people. Can you change games? Change to something else.
Change it back to Breath of the Wild.
Kieran, listen to your mom.
Was she saying something, or is that just a reminder?
She said, because I told him, like, choose something else. You can't play Mario Party. And then Kieran brings the Switch Lite back to Michaela and was like, Daddy said I should switch the game. And Michaela said, oh, so you listen to your father, but not me. Because she said the exact same thing.
Switch Lite's actually kind of nice. Well, everyone knows. So.
Was that Danielle? Or was that Justine again here who said sounds right?
That's Danielle.
Oh, Danielle.
Danielle
Everyone knows
said
his
that
father's
sounds right.
always right.
I identify with Kayla. Michaela.
She identifies with you.
It's like no way.
Mio Kandrak, that's a weird pick from you, but that looks like a good one.
Thank you.
He's learning your strategies. Guys, this is year number what? 6?
Yeah, 1-1. Zach 1, 2.
7. 2019 was sort of like a beta year, right?
Yeah, and then 2020 was weird because it was COVID and everything.
2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Damn.
So early access games don't count.
No,
I'm
I mean
just saying,
Wait,
take your
no?
chances. Take your chances is all I'm saying.
next year if we want, if they get an actual score, I can go in and put stuff in. I think I can manually enter scores.
Options.
Now comes the hardest part of this whole entire draft.
Dodging John.
Either picking a game you think's gonna suck, or picking a game you hope doesn't come out.
John, Earthblade is probably my most anticipated game.
Yeah, I know.
Is that you knew that's what I was talking about with E?
Yeah, immediately, yeah.
I want that game so bad. I've had it on my wish list, I think, for like 2 years. I don't know. It's been there forever.
Have you
That's
finished
all
The what?
Celeste? Their last game? Yeah.
Not like
Not
like all the stuff. I've beaten it.
They've added
I actually restarted it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Just to mess around with it on the portal.
remember
Maddie,
in the past. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say the lead dev released a Super Mario World ROM hack a couple years ago that was floating around, not uploaded anywhere, but you needed to know someone who had it and then ask for it. I think I have that on the Pocket. So you could play it on there.
Wow, this is the best part of the game.
Kandrak, FantasyCritic plus subscribers have the option to create conferences. Remember when Josh was interested and he's like, "Oh man, I want to, we were like, "Oh, you guys should set up a second one." Turns out there's an option for that
Oh,
now.
ooh, I'll have to look into that. That's cool. Ooh,
2026 thinking. Are we in
I like
Just
it.
critic?
say
Are we in
critic or
counters yet, or
Yeah, the
are we
first
wrapping?
counter has already been picked.
Hyper light breaker.
Hyper break. Hmm.
I was gonna pick that, Matt. Come on.
Well,
I don't think it was.
it's
Rude.
2025 or later, so maybe it won't come out.
I guess Matt's not going with the pick people's number one.
No.
Wow, this is the best play. This is the best play of the year. Nope. You should show my mom the video of what happened to me after this. After the score, Mom, she has a video of me. I had a lot to drink. Professor Layton comes out. You're going to be eating that. You can't drink.
I don't think it's gonna come out. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I know you're hoping.
But it also might suck too.
This is probably the toughest year for counter picks so far.
Yeah.
Last year,
You said that last year.
no.
What was
Last
last year?
Last year was hard.
What do you pick last year?
Skull and Bones.
Mina the Hollower you picked last year.
I picked whatever you. I picked
No,
yours.
that's Matt. That's Matt. Sorry. John picks Skull and Bones. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked yours.
Suicide Squad.
And then I dropped it, and then Kendrick changed the rules.
To be fair, the funny thing is,
he's like, I'm done with this.
to be fair, I also dropped mine as well. Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones and Suicide Squad were both super obvious picks.
I have Suicide Squad now. I own it on PlayStation. Right? We can play that if you want. It's the PlayStation Plus game this month.
Miserable.
This year, though, everything looks pretty solid.
Except for a lot of your early access games.
Yeah. Yeah, it's risky.
God, I want to pick Fable, but it's like Xbox needs something.
We just had Indiana Jones, baby. They had a pretty good 2024.
Don't know.
Probably Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think that game's gonna be ass. There was one super high one I was tempted to pick.
Yeah? What was it?
Yeah, I'll tell you after one picks. Because I don't have faith in it at all.
A super high one. Was it Fable?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never heard of Tales of Iron 2 Whiskers of Winter, but I definitely love it just on the title alone.
Yeah. Although if it comes
come
out,
on, John.
if it comes out, you're screwed.
I know.
Come on, John.
I don't blame
My
you.
mean.
I was thinking too.
my reasoning is
was
there's two factors here. All the games I think are going to be on the board if they release. I don't think there's any bad picks. And Pokemon is this year.
mm,
And if they announce a Mario game, it would be holiday, and it would be competing with Pokemon. I don't think they would want that.
I like your thinking. Smart.
I'm just picking all my games. It's not a good sign. God, I'd love it if they both came out though. Okay. Just looking at Eric's team pretty hard.
You could just take the L, get one of my presumed high 70, low 80s, and just get a couple points off the board.
Just take Grand Theft Auto. You know that game's gonna suck.
Or you could say it's gonna be delayed.
Oh, I'm looking like Borderlands 3 wasn't good. So it's like I did not like that game.
It's high 70s, yeah.
I think Borderlands 4 might be a correction because it feels like
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah,
I feel like
doing
I feel like they have to make up for that and the movie.
the movie, exactly.
Yeah.
I
That's
think-
why I'm staying away from it.
I think they know.
Which is great because I love Borderlands games, so I'm pumped
I
for
like
that.
Borderlands 2.
I like 1
That's
too.
why I was so disappointed in. That's why I was so disappointed in 3. And it's like I don't know if
3 is
Metroid
also
Prime
not
4 is coming out.
horrible.
What was horrible?
I said it wasn't horrible. I said it's fine.
Which game? I didn't hear you.
Borderlands 3. It's
Mhm.
not horrible. It was tolerable. It's just not nearly as good as the other ones.
Like I
I
think
think
I don't know if Fable's going to come out, but if it does, I think it's going to be awesome because Xbox needs something.
hopefully. I'll be very upset if it's bad because I'm probably the most excited I've been for a game in a very long time.
I think Avowed looks kind of spotty.
What?
Avowed.
I don't have a call.
He still hasn't picked this thing
They
yet.
texted me. I had a no caller ID call at 11:30. Missed it. Deleted it automatically though.
He's in another draft.
All right, John. I'll just. You know what? Let's both go. Big or go home. If they release, they're both getting hundreds on each other.
So Avowed is the one game that I'm not sure about.
Mhm.
I don't know,
Avowed
it's
doesn't
just-
look good at all. Just
Uh,
it's not
Why
my
didn't
cup
you
of tea, though.
counterpick it?
Obsidian
It's
is pretty solid, but sometimes their games release with
What's
like
up?
bugs and stuff, and I think Avowed might fall into that bucket. I think it might lose points for performance or
So can I
Technically.
counterpick my own game? It'll sort of even out. a
You
little
you
bit.
can unfortunately. I hope Avowed's good because that'd be great for Xbox, but
yeah. I hope all these are good.
I mean, there's a lot of games that we've picked that I want to play, so I hope they all. Hope we get down to the end of the season and everyone's like within like 5 points. That'd be great. Ooh. I didn't see you picked up Skate Story. I had that last year and it didn't come out.
Looks cool.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be going.
The thing. I think it's going to be a good one, but then we don't know if it's going to release. And are you playing the timing game? Or are you playing the actual quality game?
You should pick Metro Prime. Do it. Not coming out. If they released all these Nintendo games everyone picked, Nintendo would probably have their best year.
It's the last 5 minutes.
Metroid Prime was announced in 2017. has to come out this year.
So you think they're gonna release Pokemon, Mario Kart, Metro Prime?
I think
And
I think those three would be safe. I think a bigger franchise. I think Mario Kart and Pokemon are going to be the start and the end of the year for Switch 2. Is my guess. Metroid, I don't think is a big enough franchise to compete with those two, so I feel like there's not enough crossover there. But Mario, I feel like would take sales. It would be competing with sales of Pokemon. Similar audience. That's if Mario Kart actually gets announced. Pokemon is a known factor, but Mario Kart is a.
still making so much money off the other one.
Hmm?
So they're still making so much money off of 8.
Yep.
Like Grand Theft Auto and Mario Kart are always like top 20 of games profit each year, which is insanity. Because they've both been out over a decade.
I see news article starting 1 day ago that says that Amazon is canceling Metroid Prime 4 pre-orders.
Nice.
You told me that before I did my Connor pick.
Metroid Prime 4 pre-orders locked in at a discount 8 years ago are getting canceled.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw that a while. I forgot about that. Because did they just? I think they're just going through like a purge on Amazon because they did some old pre-orders for something else too. I forget what it was though.
This is a little risky, but I'm gonna try to
YOLO?
do the timing game.
No guts, no glory.
What'd you get?
Pony
Pony
Island
Island 2.
2.
It's a dumb title, Eric. I'm giving it to you. The dumbest title here by a long shot.
It was announced at the Game Awards 2023. Then it got pushed back, and it wasn't at the 2024. I don't know. Hard. It's a shot in the dark. I don't know. But Pony Island 1 got an
It's got the dumb.
85, so it's like could be screwed.
That's why I picked 2.
No.
Let's just be honest here. It's got the dumbest title here. So we went by
All right.
titles.
So much
Yeah,
like
really.
this year's expanded playoffs, maybe there's a little bit more parity in our lists, I guess.
All right, so drafts is open and the waivers are open, and they can be probably over the weekend is when they go.
Bids
right?
process in 6 days, 7 hours, 41 minutes. Pretty
Okay. Is there a big sign at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah. It says bids are processed Saturday night. So
Good.
All right.
All right.
Matt, you should get some lunch since you're clearly hungry. Andrew, you're in 5th place projected.
I'm in 5th place every year when I pick things, so I expect it.
All right.
Final words.
Good luck,
I'm
boys.
hungry.
I'm
Okay.
also hungry. It's a borrow time, baby.
See you guys.
See ya.
All right.